It's 6:05 on the 9th of March, and I did a good trade at lunchtime today, which is interesting on a real technical basis. I did it in gold, but I had a choice between gold and crude oil otherwise. For example, my lunch break is between 12:45 and 1:30. This is exactly 1:30 when I got to stop watching the market. This is the long-term trend line for the month, which I knew from my charts. For example, this is crude over the last month. This is that trend line I showed you. It's touching it here, 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 twice here, and it's down to the trend line here. I printed this graph off on Friday last week. And I'm like, oh, come on, stochastics, you're oversold. You need to break out, and then I'll buy it. So I chose not to buy oil. I should have, but anyway, you can see it goes back above the long-term trend line, which on the graph is this line right here. And here's it zoomed up. This is, I don't know, 5-minute candlesticks over the last 5 days. It was down on Monday to the trend line up, and then today, Tuesday, down to this trend line. There's two trend lines, actually. There's a long-term trend line for the month. There's a little intraday trend line here. It's parallel. It's touching it 1, 2, 3 times there. So I said no to oil, but I did buy gold again. My lunch hour ending at 1:30. Gold is going sideways between a resistance and a support level. It's dropping back, and the stochastics down here in the bottom are oversold. So then I'm watching on my iPhone afterwards, and I knew this is the graph I printed off last Friday. This is the long-term trend line for the month. You can see it's holding the price up here, touching it 1, 2, 3. And my little post-it note is to look for it coming back to the trend line, which was today. And this is what I did, actually. But on my iPhone, I did the trade on my iPhone, which is hard because this is the little graph that I get. There's no stochastics, there's no indicators, there's no Bollinger Bands, no moving averages. These are 5-minute candlesticks. I bought it right here at 1:12, and I sold it in this little congestion area right here. Silly me, I sold it too early, as I always do, but I'm sorting that out. So I bought it like right here. It climbed up, it went sideways between a few points here at 1116, and I sold it here knowing this is a resistance level for the day. But it went back up to 1125. Had I been home, I did move my stop up to neutral. Maybe I could have moved my stop up to neutral, and I could have bought more of it at this support level here, because the price is being held up with 3 nice contacts here to that line of support. So that's gold for today. So having made £150 for very little work, that's the best way to make money. I'm going to look to buy gold next time it's back to its trend line, and maybe, oh no, I'll buy crude next time it comes back to the trend line for the 5th time, and I'll buy more gold when it pulls back a bit. Yeah, there's structure in the market. Trends are the result of emergent behavior of millions of nervous systems and expectations. Google's all over the place today. This is like down $3, up $6, down $4, up $2, and it's going sideways. Not a good day for trading Google. Well, it is, because there's a nice turnaround here. You can see the long wick is outside the Bollinger Band. Stochastics break out of oversold and climb up. Nice reversal pattern here. That long wick getting to the edge of the Bollinger Band. When things get to the top of the Bollinger Band, they want to come back down. You can see the stochastics break out of overbought. Everything trades the same way because they're all created by human minds. Oh, there's just a few charts on my walls also. One day my whole flat will be covered in charts. Maybe I'll have made a lot of money. Hope so.